we here for a pilot. Not a pilot. What you call it? Inaugural. No. give me a word to start off the show.
Pilot was good. Inaugural works as well. I mean, we wish.
Oh, so I was doing good.
Yeah, you doing
It's the inaugural of the Keep It Moving podcast. We double backed on y'all and came with something fresh. As always, it's me, JT.
Tantalizing Sean Hill. I don't know. We didn't work out nicknames before we got up here. I didn't know what I was gonna call myself. I'm Sean Hill. Okay.
Somebody new to this. We had her on the show before. Me and Mike B had a show, and Sean was on it. And so say something, Sean. Well, you damn near said something.
How y'all doing?
How you doing?
SEANHILL. Sean Hill. Yes.
I like the eyes. I like what you know.
I like that.
That was scary.
No, that's bedroom eyes.
Oh, really?
I thought it was more grandma.
No, that's
you was like, bedroom eyes.
It's bedroom eyes. That's when they wake up because they was knocked unconscious and they realized they, tied up.
I don't know what grandma
like bedroom crazy eyes.
No, I wouldn't call it crazy. It's just, a little something special.
All right.
Maybe because I'm on the left side of you. Maybe if I.
So if you was on this side of the bedroom.
Maybe it's a bedroom eyes on the right. On the right side.
Slow. Just blink slow, baby. Just blink slow.
But she's here, Miss Sean Hill, and then we got our homeboy Mike B. Say something, Mike B.
What it do?
Oh,
do not start. Don't
you like that?
No,
you like that?
No.
I'm smooth with it. They used to call me smooth
right there.
And then they laughed
right
at you. After they said it. But anyway, we're here for the Keep It Moving. What is it? Show podcast.
Right there.
We flying.
There you go.
We flying blind.
It sounds like it, don't it?
Yeah.
Right there.
I got a blindfold on right now, brother. Let's keep it moving. My homeboy Bobby Brown had been in the news. Have you seen that video of the brother? New Edition. Right now having a concert. Around like you said, a concert. But they on tour.
Yeah.
Right.
And the video, somebody caught them. Doing their little dance. They like they're pretty active.
Right.
Yeah.
It brings back 85 on you.
Yes.
Yeah, our producer is totally in love with New Edition.
Yeah, she's
around
that area.
She's gonna be there.
Oh yeah, she's around 25. She got her tickets.
Yes.
You said she around 25.
She was around 25 when they were hot.
So she gonna be one of the older women that like to throw their panties on the stage.
Oh hell!
They still wear those. That's what's up. It's hot.
Yeah, it is.
That's optional nowadays. It's hot.
Right on. That's what I like to hear.
It's beautiful.
That's exactly what I like to hear.
So Bobby was dancing, right?
She tried. I guess we keep it moving.
Yeah. Keep it moving.
We were going back to the panties.
Yeah, it was. Mine going everywhere. But anyway, my brother was dancing, and I don't know, he hadn't been to the gym lately, or he was dancing too much.
He's getting old, brother.
Right.
But everybody else was on point.
But
they was hitting the ones and twos.
He's 40-something years old. You don't know that his heart, is wearing.
The rest of the group is 40-something years old.
But come on now, cut him some
Bobby.
That's all
Bobby, Ricky, Mike, all of them.
But what
who you like? Who did that?
Mm-hmm. Don't start singing because we'll join in.
Yeah, I know that.
It doesn't take much. But yeah, you haven't seen that video?
Yeah, I seen it. He was up there. At first, he was getting it. They all do their little turns. It's 1-2 step, and then all of a sudden, he had to, think about it a little bit.
That's how he was looking.
And then I saw that his steps were getting a little bit slower than everybody else's step.
He was taking that extra breath.
Yeah. And then it was like you almost had to stare at him like, is he on me?
He kind of off.
Is he on? And then, eventually we saw the brother just kind of lean over and he shook a little bit like he's still trying to do the steps while he leaning over. I'm like, at this point, just forget it, motherfucker. Just stop. And then he got up, tried to do the steps a little bit lower, and then he said, you know what?
This ain't for me.
He walked the hell off stage.
I'm not about that life.
I would have walked off a long time ago.
This is for the birds.
When I had to lean over.
Yeah. When we put his hand on his knees, I knew it was done.
But did you see him do the shoulder? He was like, he wanted to let him know, hey, I'm still with him. I still got it.
Or he was getting that tingling feeling when his arms started to go numb.
One of the two.
Someone about to say, hey, it's falling out, brother.
Yeah. With my security, I better be ready to catch me.
Yeah.
He was giving them warning.
I didn't see that much, so he went off the stage.
Yeah, he left the stage, and then they just kept doing their thing. I don't know what happened after the concert, but then I think that was a week or two ago in Mississippi. But here recently, I think it's either today or yesterday, he announced that, hey, you know what? I ain't gonna even be able to do it.
Well, maybe he stubbed his toe like that Iggy girl did, where she danced her toenail off. Maybe he hurt his toe too.
How you dance? Was it fake? It was a fake toenail?
No, it was a real toenail, but she was getting down, boy. She was like, I can't touch this.
The fancy girl?
Yeah, she fancy.
What was she doing?
That's
enough dancing to
that toenail on. And it was her real toenail. It wasn't no fake toenail.
It sounded like dead anyway.
Some shit you do at your first concert where you don't know your limits. You so crunk and so happy to be there.
No, that's something you never do, man.
Okay.
You don't dance your toe.
I've never danced my toenail off.
No. Ballerinas don't even do that.
No, and they be on a block of wood with it.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I don't know about that life.
It's on point. I dance point, yeah. When you wear point shoes, it's a little block of wood, and you have some wool that you put in there to protect your toe from the wood, and that's how they balance it.
Learn me.
Yes.
Look at God.
I've never. I know, 1 step, 2 step, ball chain, 2 step.
I was the Black Swan.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
The Black Swan Sean. Is that what they used to call you?
They're not gonna roast me. We're gonna get back on roasting Bobby.
But I think his people, they put out an announcement today saying that he had like an intrusive surgery into where he just can't continue to tour.
Enemas do not count.
See, we're gonna say a prayer right now.
That has never stopped anyone from doing anything.
Right now.
They didn't give leeway into what kind of surgery, huh?
Intrusive.
Intrusive.
That could be like you got a piece of toilet paper caught somewhere. You know how it sucks in things, and it could have sucked it up.
you know too much. You don't do it entirely too much. If you got that much suction coming from that bitch,
I'm woman.
Sorry.
It naturally likes cotton blend and all kinds of nice things like
you got one of them new booties.
It's old school booty. Old school. Ig'nant booty. That's what he said. A dumb booty is ignorant booty.
All right, well, let's send our prayers and everything out to old Bobby. Hopefully he ain't got that ignorant booty. You know, we hope that's not the problem.
I mean,
but
pants are going to the limit. You can suck pants, underwear, boxes, all that up in there.
Hey, you're learning me.
Somebody diagnosed
ignorant booty.
Ignorant booty. What's wrong?
Your booty don't know
and you gotta say it with a strange. I got that ignorant booty. You can't say it with a straight face. Like it's something that just hurts. Like intrusive. Like it's intrusive. You don't want to go to work. You don't want to be dancing on no goddamn
ain't no
stage.
cream gonna fix intrusive. Or ignorant. You have to say it ignorantly too. I got an ignorant booty.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hellbound. Let me just say that.
Might be. It was some new pics in the news.
Nude. I had to read his lips when he said it. Read his lips.
I'm sorry, my segue had a period in it.
And a pause.
It didn't flow. You know what I mean?
It was a whole nother book.
My bad.
Like, let's try this.
I am just simply.
I threw Bobby book down. I'm sorry. I
Shonda turned into our interpreter.
I am. You see me? I'm reading his lips.
He
said nude.
Thank you.
It didn't say new. It looked like new for a minute, but then you said duh at the end. That was the new duh.
All right. So JT is trying to
keep it moving.
I did. I kept it.
And I think a lot of people have heard about it. We don't really know if it's a for real story, because it seems like most of the shit you hear that goes viral a lot of times is some fake
stage.
And so we've been hearing lately about this little girl. I don't even know how old she was. I don't think she was like little, because she had her own cell phone, and she accidentally sent nude pictures to her father.
You gotta type in the name or the number. Either way it goes, that's not an accident. How you accidentally send a nude photo to you? You know, you gotta actually put that in as an attachment. It don't just be sitting on your screen and it don't just automatically send it out. Like, that was intentional.
Come tell us more about it, old Sean.
Man. It seems like you done had an episode.
I done got some accidental text messages before. And by golly, the ones that was nude was not by accident. That was very much so intentional.
Right on.
Just saying.
So she wanted her daddy to see what she was working with.
Maybe the dude she was sending to name was like
Daddy. She accidentally saved it as Daddy.
Well, she had two daddies, and she should have just numbered the daddy
which one was the real daddy. Right.
Maybe she should have put freak in front of it.
Right.
Freak daddy.
Daddy, something.
Right on.
That's just terrible. Unless you was using someone else's phone. You know how you take a picture with somebody else's phone because your phone is messed up. You like a condom over the lens so it's always blurry.
They're like using somebody else's
a condom over the lens.
Don't judge me. What I'm saying is it's very difficult to see through these things. And sometimes you have to borrow other people's phones. I had a relative borrow my phone one time. I got it back and it was a picture of her crotch, and by golly, that was just horrible. You don't send out stuff like that. Line it up first, make it look pretty.
So
if I didn't tell, I had to tell her.
Oh, you was upset at what you saw, not
the fact that
she took a.
I'm offended at the fact that she violated my phone like that, but the fact that she sent it out just any kind of way, we have a standard to uphold.
If
you can't just send out
shame, like make it look pretty.
Yeah, don't have it looking like 1976 Joe Jackson sideburns. Line it up with a low cut fade or something. You know what I'm saying? Give it some of them waves. Make it look like he got some good hair. How you gonna have a line up here but nothing down there? That'd
be weird. If I put a picture down there, and I see Wave Nouveau.
Just for me, I used it, baby. She lifted up that cheek and got that little Joey flap right there. You know,
I got some questions. I got some questions. If I see that lined up and everything new.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, when you was in your 20s, ladies used to take the little mirror and make it look all pretty. Runway strips, slice of pie, just a little box and
you
stuff.
know all the names too?
No, that's just, in my mind, I call it that. I didn't know if that's really the technical term for
it. As you were saying those names, I know exactly what you're talking about.
See, haven't you?
The names are universal.
Yes, I think they are.
So you know the name.
Yes.
He said Wave Nouveau. I feel like I'd be so impressed.
I think so. If you see a Wave kit on it.
I don't know if I'd be so much impressed. I'll have some questions, man. Because I don't know how that would look.
It would look neat. It would look nice. Have you ever seen a nice fresh head of finger waves on a 80-year-old woman in church? I know you can see the scalp and the wave at the same time. That's how it would be down there.
See, but that would remind me, because I have an auntie, her hairstyle from 1980 to 2014, she rocks the finger waves.
That's what I'm talking about. At least it ain't a freeze. You can put a freeze down there and cut an eyeball or a nose up, man. You can really mess somebody up with a freeze. That boy, that was lethal.
I used to want a freeze though back in the day.
I wore the freeze. It was high too, like that dude in MCM was like bam, smacking bitches, bam.
That was a glacier. That wasn't even a freeze anymore. Now he was doing entirely too much. He was trying to prove something.
He's doing this and it's just smacking bitches.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quit.
But anyway, her daddy got the pictures, and he was like, he tried to call her.
Yeah.
You know good and hell well she wasn't going to answer.
I didn't know. Come on now.
Was his baby mama trying to get back?
No, he was pissed off. He said, "Is this what you do? And why you supposed to be at school?"
Yeah, I think she's a college student, I guess. Yeah.
I bought them drawers for your mama, not you.
Like we sent you here, yeah.
That's
and you up there hoeing for some cupcakes.
She didn't even get the cupcakes. She was doing it for free.
She was just hoeing.
Just
that's
free.
The worst.
They done lost the value of it.
Oh.
They just giving it away for free like goodie bags at birthday parties.
I feel like that was a flashback right there.
No, it's just a moment of silence. It's just you can't get no good quality nothing nowadays. They just ruined it for everybody. Bad backs, young dudes just sending random text messages. You know he's under 30. All this just naked, neck down, just in the picture.
Hey, sometimes you got to do it. I have to admit.
No, you ain't got to do it.
I won't.
I ain't never did it. I take an extreme close up of my arm right here.
Divine ain't called.
Good Divine, I ain't got to do it for
Don't look like a booty. Extreme close up.
Now I have seen pictures like
and
that.
And then they be like, man, that's
like,
all hair and stuff. That's peach fuzz. Just squeeze it and take a picture real quick.
See,
that ain't
trying to hit with the okie doke.
It is when they don't know what it really look like. Boy, you get by for a couple months on that. Boy, look how dirty I'm being. Looking at you. Just put your eyes. You can only imagine what you looking at.
I'm like, just turn that phone around.
You ain't had no good love until you had some armpit or some like that fat meat right
you
here.
You ain't had no good loving until you had that armpit. That sound like a country song.
I'm just saying.
That's that old backwood country song. That didn't make the airways.
No good loving until you had that armpit. You like that?
I like that. That's some awesome armpit singing. Ain't nothing wrong with that right there, that boy.
Right on.
Speaking of armpits, you had an old porn sniffing story for us, Mike B.
Yeah.
You coming with the crazy explicit type stories.
No, that's that normal Walmart type stuff. You just go to Walmart and look around, you see it.
Mike B used to work at Walmart.
Really?
Yeah, I worked there for 5 years.
You still got your vest? Can I borrow your vest?
Yeah.
I need to borrow your vest.
I actually have about 3 of them.
That's kind of like when I go to the hospital dressed up in scrubs and people ask me questions.
Why would you put yourself through
Why you invite them?
Yeah.
I'm there to lie. That's inviting to lie. You know? Because nothing gonna be true. Whatever they ask for the restroom.
She said it was to like the chemo room or something. The broom closet.
You came for x-rays that's down the hall to
Somebody
the left.
having surgery. You know, I'm sorry.
I'm holding newborn babies, just wiping them down and everything. I ain't got no idea on this. It's fun. It's family time.
That's scary.
I'm the wet nurse talking about you should breastfeed, and it's the daddy I'm touching. It's fun.
That's when
you need to live your life. They say you only live once. You only look and die once, so enjoy.
But you gotta. That sounds like something like where you gotta live your life at. It seems like you go to like a crazy hell of doing that.
No, because I never once said I work for the hospital just because I'm leisurely and casual. And
say you ain't casual in no scrubs.
Yeah, that's casual. You don't have to have no drawers on. The wind just blows ever so effortlessly, and it's cool. It's breezy. It's easy.
That's
it's cover girl.
All right.
I can believe.
I'm serious. They comfortable. It's like wearing.
I got a couple scrubs,
yeah.
you know.
And you don't work nowhere near a hospital.
Not one.
But they comfortable, aren't they?
I mean,
see?
You're sold, huh?
Really?
I was one before. You know, I had an auntie that worked, and I asked her for some. You know, I'm like, they look comfortable.
They are comfortable.
She
Your stomach don't get caught up in it or nothing. You get to just enjoy yourself. But yeah, what about the porn?
over in the UK.
Yes, sir.
They have this. Well, the police are training dogs that they say can sniff out porn. And so I'm reading the story. I'm like, how in the hell do dogs, first of all, know what porn is? Second of all, what?
They reinforce it. What they do is they have the cops go in another room and they watch porn. They play with themselves. So when they have musty smelling bald hands, they pat the dog on the nose, and when the dog is irritated.
So it's the must smell that attracts the dog to the
no.
Because they be going after everybody's cell phone.
That makes...
Because my browser be stay on something. Like, I get nervous when grandma said, let me use your phone. Hold on, let me clear that browser real quick. So it's like dogs just be snipping at people's phones and they pockets.
No, that would actually make sense.
Mm-hmm.
What is and I feel like they lied to me. Mm-hmm. The dogs are actually they're trained to sniff out like memory cards. So what they're doing is...
So your memory card stank because it's called a virus?
I don't know if it's stinking.
I think they just... megabytes? I mean, you talking about they sniffing the cards.
They sniff out memory cards. They're like digital media. So what's happening? And I feel like I said, I feel like they lied to me. The dogs...
question.
They just find when people go and like hide like a thumb drive or a memory card. Mm-hmm. They just find that. It ain't no guarantee that there's porn on there.
Yeah.
Because I clear all mine off before I take it.
No. You might think you're clearing it off.
But you can clear it off.
I guarantee you I can find something.
I guarantee you can still find it too. Some of your favorites you ain't gonna get rid of. Especially if you had to wait 30 minutes for it to download because of all the memory it took up. Baby, it ain't gonna be deleted anytime soon. No.
That's
the one that's under that password after the password to get on your phone. And that special folder. The one that the kids don't even know that exists on your drive on your phone.
The dog ain't gonna find that.
Man. So I know.
The dog's gonna look at you.
He just. If you want.
That's it.
I spent 30 minutes waiting for this to download so I can watch it later on, 3 o'clock in the morning. Don't you touch that.
But that's
so it's
using the
not
word
really
for
that.
today. That's intrusive. I don't think. No.
Intrusive. Is it ignorant too?
And ignorant. All our words.
I would have to agree.
Moving
nice.
on. Keeping it moving. Yes. What's been the news like for the past week now? LeBron. Oh, Bron.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody waiting to see where, the decision part 2. This time and today it came out that he going back to Cleveland.
From Miami.
Oh, that's nice.
And so, I seen you really haven't heard from the Heat fans, as much on social media. They, I guess they thought homeboy was gonna stay, but I think they were more just on the bandwagon as far as
you think
being
that the
the
people who were fans of the Heat were actually just LeBron fans?
Yes. I don't think they're true to whatever their fandom is, and so you really don't hear nothing from them.
So now the Cleveland fans gonna speak up.
Oh, they
talk.
They doing too much. They shouldn't have sit it down.
Are you a fan of LeBron?
I dig it. I dig his game. I don't think he all that.
And a bag of chips.
Not even a bag of chips.
Are you a fan of LeBron?
I mean, he alright. I mean, don't be giving me no fan mail, no hate mail or nothing like that, because I didn't say he was,
You don't want nobody to hate on you?
I don't want nobody to hate on me because I hate on myself. I don't need haters that add on to that, LeBron, he cool. I don't follow it. It ain't none of my money. That's none of my business. Where my tea? I'm going to sip my tea. Like Kermit.
Before you say something.
That's none of my business. That ain't none of my business.
But I think everybody been waiting on that. Once he does whatever his decision was, everybody else can now go wherever they need to go. Everybody was waiting on his decision. And so, finally things can move now. Free agent Melo and Bosh.
Where you think he going?
Who, Melo?
Yeah.
He probably stay at Knicks. I think he should go to Houston. But I think Houston getting Bosh.
I think I heard today that Chris Bosh signed like a max contract with Miami. I don't think he's leaving.
I haven't heard that. There's new news to me.
Well, let me say allegedly.
I mean, you might be right because how things tick. So you might be right. I thought it would be better, but hell,
whatever.
You don't have no thoughts. You're not a sports person.
I'm in the sports if it's pertaining to me at that particular time. I ain't making any money, so I don't follow it as much.
If it's not pertaining, if it's not pertaining,
I'm just saying, I'm gonna do it like this. Okay, I'm the type of person I will only be interested if the individual that I am trying to seduce is interested. For the time being, I've been single for a minute, so there is no reason for me to be even caught up in it now. I will Google the hell out of some shit if I think I see a potential victim.
Is that what you call them?
Yeah.
Brothers.
Right.
We're victims, brothers. We're victims.
Yeah, I heard her booty story.
Watch yourself.
What?
No, I'm saying it might be a good victim.
I'm just saying, I'm single. Team single. Hold on, let me take my rings off.
Red.
No, seriously, y'all. I'm single too because my husband had to work and my boyfriend got his kids this weekend, so my boo think he's in jail. So
you ready to mingle?
Yeah, I'm single. Team single.
Now she got the ring on. But that's what we got for you people. We hope you enjoyed the show. Y'all got some parting words for the Keep It Moving podcast. Video. What else can we say?
Nothing.
Talking to mics.
Catch your lady at the National Biker Roundup this year performing.
Where?
It's going to be in Tulsa, Oklahoma this year.
You said the National Biker Roundup?
NBR, National Biker Roundup.
If you guys didn't know, Sean is a comedian here in Kansas City. In Kansas City.
So,
yes.
Okay.
So look up Sean Hill.
SEANHILL.
We're gonna have to. She a comedian, but don't like to talk in the mic.
I don't like hard black objects that close to my face. Last time it was like they was a chin check. Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. And then they want to be all stingy and selfish when you try to just maybe sit on their face while they sleep. They want to tap out, act like they can't breathe. Whatever. Like I'm saying though, you know, Sean, SEANHIL, don't turn your face up like that.
We ain't gonna be alone.
I gotta go to court on Monday because talking about attempted murder. Whatever. So sensitive. Y'all need to man up for real.
Would you try to kill him?
I didn't try to kill him. I just slipped up and all the weight came down on his neck. And then when I was getting up, it clenched, so I was pulling his lips together. Just
look, she reminiscing too. Look. Oh, but it felt so good.
Well, folks, this is what you're gonna get when you come into the Keep It Moving. Till next time, folks.
Thank y'all.